Then we are talking previously about the importance to implement open solutions in the network and systems fields. That is, this end system could be provided by one vendor different from this other end system, and this intermediate system could be provided by a vendor different from the end systems and perhaps different from other intermediate systems that we need in the network. Then the layer-oriented network architecture is based in the use of different layers. Each layer implements some functions, some particular function for each layer. The functions are implemented by entities. Each entity dialogue across a protocol with his peer entity in the other end system, or perhaps between intermediate systems or between end systems and intermediate systems. The protocol, remember that the protocol is a standard that defines the message format and the procedure of exchange of those messages. And in order to implement those functions, the entity exchange protocol messages with the other entity in other system, but collaborate with the entity of a lower layer, because in fact the communication between the pair entities is performed across a virtual communication link. In order to send the protocol messages, an entity need to interact with the lower layer, the layer below, across a service interface. And then in that way, the upper layers could send their messages, and because they provide their message called typically or generally protocol data unit, and they bring the message to the lower entities until the lowest layer entity could transmit the message protocol across a physical link. In that way, and this mechanism is based in a concept of encapsulation. That is, the PDUs, the protocol data units of each layer, is encapsulated in the payload of the PDUs of the lower layer, and so on. When a message protocol arrives to the end system, each layer decapsulates the message contained in the payload of his PDU, and bring the message to the upper layer. And in that way, we could see or we could achieve the goal to exchange message protocols between the entities, the pair entities, as those pair entities were communicated across a direct link.